Tanco, a name that's been synonymous with bale wrapping and forage preservation systems for many, many years now. A company that was well established in Ireland and really now specialising in bale wrapping conservation and now feeding systems. And to add to its extensive portfolio of product, Tanco have now introduced the Bale Shear, a unique product designed to make feeding out baleage a lot simpler, not only retaining the bale wrap and the net with the machine, therefore making it more easily disposed of, but also, as you'll see in a minute, making the bale far easier to feed out, and the job of the mixer wagon or the feeder wagon far easier. So all in all, a very universal machine, something that's very simple in its operation, and probably the machine that will become the key to all feeding systems on many farms in years to come. So today we're with Sandy Bidwell and the wire wrapper, talking about the new Tanco Bale Shear system and how he's implemented it in his own farm and integrated it into his own system. So Sandy, if you could just run through with us please, A, what your feed regime is, B, what were you doing before, and probably C, what appealed to you most about adopting the Bale Shear?
Well, it's we have been feeding we've got 3 herds here. We're feeding 1,200 cows. We've been feeding probably 3 loads a day, 4 bales per load. It was taking us up to an hour per load to feed these out. And now with this, actually, we've cut it right down to 1 hour for all 3 loads.
Oh, significant saving then.
Oh, it's a huge saving in time.
Yeah.
Before, every bale you had to get out, cut the wrap off, pick it up, put it in the machine, get off, get the wrap back out, put it all down here. This thing, it's all done in one hit.
And apart from the pure time saving, do you see any benefit of the way the bale is actually split and therefore presented to the feeder better and feeds out any better?
Definitely. When you watch it when it's going into the wagon, it's cutting right through the bale. The bale's just falling apart into the wagon. Before you'd put a bale in there, it's really hard work on the wagon itself to feed out a bale if it's not cut in half. This thing, as long as you've got knives through your baleage, it just absolutely falls apart. Piece of cake.
So the benefits are more than just a time-saving operation. The way that the bale
it's presenting the feed in a far better way. It's a lot easier on your wagon. Putting baleage through a silage wagon's hard at the best of times. Yeah. This, it's just falling apart. And
do you see going forward the ability to adopt it for other uses?
Oh yes.
Obviously initially it was designed just to split and to feed, present round bales. Do you see any other benefits?
Definitely. We've already got another set of shorter tines that we will be putting in here so that we can actually use this to pick up our maize silage as well straight out of the pit. It's also going to work like a shear grab. So significant time saving there and not having to change attachments constantly. This will actually do all our pit silage and our baleage. So
all with one machine?
All with the one machine.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So all in all, a very universal tool, a very simple principle, something that's taken probably baleage to the next level. Arguably the best tool for baleage since the bale wrapper. So now we've got something that we can pick a bale up, feed it, present it to the feeding system far more efficiently, and therefore it feeds out better, and something that can also be used for feeding out other types of stored forage, e.g. maize silage, etc. So in summary, thank you very much Sandy for
no problem
showing us through the machine, and thank you for presenting the machine to us.